Happy December 23rd everyone, and welcome to yet another day of the countdown to Yule Ball. Now guys, it's not just 23rd December, but the third year at Hogwarts. We're gonna sort of speed run today through, just like with a rather shorter Chamber of Secrets run and a very long Philosopher's Stone run due to all the unskippable cutscenes. Now Prisoner of Azkaban is gonna be somewhere in between, because there are some cutscenes that can be skipped, some that cannot for no apparent reason, so it's gonna be a mixed bag. But also I want to say it's gonna be the hardest run of the three, which is odd because, well, it's notoriously easy compared to the previous two games. So what's the challenge? And the challenge is the achievements list, guys, that we need to complete before McGonagall and Dumbledore will actually let us exit Hogwarts Grounds and trigger the final cutscene. And it is the end of the final cutscene, which is unskippable here, that I consider the end of today's run. Okay guys, so a couple of things we need to take into consideration. I have essentially an entire secondary monitor here where I took some notes highlighting every single cauldron cake location on our journey to the day of the final exams, because we will need 139 cauldron cakes to purchase all 8 portrait passwords. Now the problem is there are only 108 or 110, there is some randomness involved, that you can find before the final exams. However, behind Tilly Toke's portrait there should be 12 cakes, and behind Leopoldina Smethwick's there should be 21 cakes, meaning that on the day of the final exams we need to have enough cauldron cakes, and we can use beans to buy an extra few, to purchase 7 out of 8 portrait passwords, then visit Tilly Toke and Leopoldina Smethwick's ones to get the remaining 30-ish cauldron cakes to buy Bridget Wenlock's, and be able to go to the final exams, run through them, and trigger the final cutscene early. I also want to highlight how you can end the game early today, as opposed to our December 20th episode where we had to go back to Hogwarts Castle and fight Peeves in his lava armor, and how easily you can miss this if you do too well, so to speak. Okay guys, so I wanted to point this out. Also, there will be some randomness involved simply because having to enter password protected portraits on newer operation system doesn't always work, and you need to re-trigger the password multiple times before it finally opens, so that can screw us today. And furthermore, fire salamanders. Glacius challenge, Glacius final exam, even that single part in the tunnel to the Shrieking shack can cause crashes. And just because the game crashes, I'm not gonna stop the timer, guys. This is gonna be one unedited footage of me sitting down and playing from the beginning of the game to the end of the final cutscene in one sitting, and we'll see if we can beat the time it took us to beat the Philosopher's Stone. That's my objective for today. I'm really hoping it's gonna be somewhere between 1 hour 35 minutes to 1 hour 40 minutes. We'll see how we'll do. Plenty of randomness involved. Furthermore, I can't just rush past through the 3 spell challenges. I have entirely separate notes here on my laptop showing me where every single shield is, so I don't miss the 10 shields, as well as keeping track of the cauldron cake locations on a secondary monitor. So it's a lot to keep in mind. This is gonna be a challenge, but I'm here for it. So guys, make yourselves comfortable, grab a warm drink, and I hope you will enjoy today's run of the Prisoner of Azkaban. Let's go to the main menu. Alrighty, here we are in the main menu. One thing I want to show you guys, look at the volume levels I had to decrease so that you can hear me over the gameplay sounds. Now there are going to be a few noises like sliding on ice and Dementors screeching that unfortunately, and also skeletons making their sounds that I cannot control. Okay, so you'll just have to suffer through those with me, but otherwise we are good to go. So let's start a new game, and the moment it loads and the introductory cutscene starts, which is unskippable, I'm gonna start the timer. There we go. Okay, I'm also having a separate tracker on my phone here because I don't actually see the timer you guys see on screen. One of the disadvantages of doing this with OBS, but it's the only way I could figure it out how to pull it off. And since I'm not streaming this, I cannot check my own stream on a secondary screen or anything like that. Maybe I should have streamed these, since I'm doing them uninterrupted. Anyway guys, this is interesting. This is what it looks like on Windows 11, without my editing older footage into it. See, the moving pictures are not moving, and just wait until you see McGonagall's transformation, for example. It's just gonna be a textureless black figure changing shape. Which is cool in its own right, but it just doesn't look right, not at all. And I think we're not gonna see Lupin's transformation today, because that is a skippable cutscene and we need to take advantage of that.
Harry, you'll have to be really, really careful. Don't go looking for trouble.
I don't go looking for trouble. Trouble usually finds me.
Exactly, Hermione. You've been there through all of it, so what are you blaming him for?
Looking out for him too.
And there we go. Chasing Scabbers
Keep that monster under control.
is the task of the day today.
Down.
Chasing Peter Pettigrew.
Professor Lupin.
Somehow I'm less enthusiastic about chasing Scabbers now, but anyway. Just cast a dark shadow over everything.
Don't worry, Rob. We'll help you find Scabbers.
Okay, and we are not gonna visit Crabbe and Goyle in the compartment. There's no reason to. So anyhow, let's keep going. We cannot skip this Alohomora casting tutorial either.
You can
Yeah.
cast Alohomora
Nor the climbing tutorial. The first thing we'll be able to skip is the compartment with cages filled with animals. For some reason. Nothing else. Okay.
Now let go of the mouse button.
Go, 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 go.
There it is.
I'm also curious if we'll collect... I think we'll only end up collecting 2 wizard cards. One wizard in the Hogwarts Express and 1 witch, I think Sasharisa Tagwood in the Shrieking Shack, and nothing else.
Walk forward towards the crates
Or maybe
and click the
we'll
right
pick up a
mouse button to
goblin
jump.
here or 2 on the way through the ice slides, we'll see. But I'm kind of looking forward to see how Baronafolio Magi will be. And we don't really care about beans, we'll get plenty of them because we'll have to run through the bean bonus room. You cannot exit it early, but also it's an excellent opportunity to get cauldron cakes in, well, Hermione's and Harry's, not Ron's. Notice how they're all talking over one another. The lines don't really cause the game to freeze like they would in Chamber of Secrets, thankfully, they just keep overlapping. There's gonna be a funnier situation like that in the Draconifors-Lapifors spell challenge.
You might think about training your rat.
Wow. It's a magically locked cabinet.
Oh my god, recording these day after day after day takes a toll on my voice. And we're not done, guys. Tomorrow's Christmas after all. Okay, so cast, guys, and we cannot skip this. And even after we cast Lumos on the Gargoyle, it's a cutscene. But compare that to Philosopher's Stone. All but 2 gargoyles were a cutscene. In Prisoner of Azkaban, only 1 gargoyle is a cutscene, so it's an improvement. Oh, the books will be loud. Gosh darn it. Just like skeletons, Dementors, and ice sliding. Okay, let's run, 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 run. Run through the jungle. Oh, this cutscene we can skip, the one with the cages. And not the one with Malfoy, of course.
Well, look who it is.
Hottie and the Weasel.
You should have known that excuse for a rat had something to do with you. Draco Malfoy. So they put you in the creature's carriage, did they? Probably the only...
I love it so much that the friends are now together and being sassy and mouthful towards Malfoy. It's great. It's no longer him, Crabbe and Goyle picking on us. It's the other way around, and I'm all here for it. It's about bloody time after the previous 2 games.
Actually, I believe it's a copy of the Monster Book of Monsters.
Okay.
We'll knock them out of the air, Harry.
I'm not really gonna take over these, because they wouldn't be able to hear me anyway. Something I learned in our normal episodes this year. Excellent. Imagine that every copy of the Monster Book of Monsters drops collectible cards. I mean, the one in Hogwarts Castle actually drops 5 of them, when you think about it. But anyhow, I really think this is one of the 2 cards we will get in this run. Not very impressive. In this regard, Philosopher's Stone was the best. No cards whatsoever. Oh no, time for some noise.
Come on, let's get back to our compartment before we're missed.
Get ready. Why is there no skipping this? Anyway. God damn it, Prisoner of Azkaban, my poor eardrums. Hermione's great. She's great, isn't she? Although it feels like she just used Ron as a mid shield while she gets it. Okay. Now, again, remember guys, this is randomized. We don't know which part of the 3 pieces of luggage will become available. Wow, that was a longer trajectory, but it worked. That's gonna be the cage or the boxes here. Boxes. Okay. Then let's focus on the cage. Okay, we can skip this. Let's take advantage of that. We will be now safely in Hogwarts. Although we crossed the 6-minute threshold, which is not ideal for a tutorial level in a speedrun, but what can you do with all the unskippable cutscenes?
Harry, Ron and Hermione were delighted to be back at home.
So am I. I'll be even more delighted when we exit it and check our time.
Caused him no serious harm, other than a growing feeling of dread.
Every unskippable cutscene gives me a growing feeling of dread.
Anxious to resume their
And also a little bit of what I'm about to do tomorrow. Let me put it like this. We'll be back in the Defense Against the Dark Arts class tomorrow. That's the hint I'm gonna give you, okay?
Carpe Retractum. Ron Weasley.
This very classroom, it's gonna look different.
Me? Sure. Hermione's loads better at spells.
Someone says it, and we all agree.
Fine. Just step through this door to begin.
Okay, now the intro cutscene of the Carpe Retractum challenge I think is also unskippable, which is a bit frustrating. And you will notice a trend, guys, that will essentially reach at some point 45-minute mark of the game and won't even be halfway through it. And that's because at the beginning the game is front-loaded with cutscenes you mostly cannot skip. There's rhyme and reason to this. It's mostly because they tend to explain the game mechanics and all that stuff, but it's gonna get better the more we progress. You'll be surprised how quickly the game suddenly ends. Okay, now I need to think about getting all 10 challenge shields because it's an achievement requirement, but also we'll get a cauldron cake after defeating pixies, then in secret 3-corner chest, then a banner in a tunnel after we defeat crabs, and then armor which will get us pixies. That's where the cakes are, 10 or 9 of them in this level. And we also need to think about all the shields, and we'll see how my Carpe Retractum interrupting will help us or get me into more trouble like during our main series.
I think I remember how to use it.
But what is this? Well, we're off to a great start. I had no idea that can happen. Spongify tile that completely kills your momentum. Excellent. Okay, the first shield directly in the way. I wish we wouldn't have to collect them, but again, the achievements list, guys. So this is more akin to Chamber of Secrets, where you do need to think about the challenge stars. Okay, let's just keep going forward, and remembering what secret has what is the tricky part here. Okay, let's already... Well, Professor, don't you think we figure it out, seeing as you told us after we cast at the ropes? Oh my gosh. Okay, Frozen Imp bug should not be triggerable the first time you play this challenge, only upon repeat ones, I think. Because it's all part of a pre-scripted cutscene. At least it never happened to me during the first visit of the challenge, only during subsequent ones. Also, there's already plenty of bugs we'll have to put up with during our run today, so let's not add to that. Siron, unlike Harry, you're not experienced with wizard crackers, which is why you get this lengthy explanation. But all 3 friends are able to handle imps in their own respective challenges. Oh, I was hoping they'd be grouped together. Shame. Now guys, pumpkin pasties are completely worthless to us in this run, so we don't really care whatsoever.
I hope that noise isn't what I think it is.
It is, unfortunately, Ron, and these things are invincible until they align just the way they want, so you cannot cast at them, which is incredibly annoying and gonna be all the more annoying during the Pixie Infestation encounter. Oh, cake. Okay, that is a shield, so we want to get it via depulsoing every single armor. Excellent, let us keep going. We don't need to get the secret behind us, thankfully. Can I... Oh no! Why am I doing this? I'm clearly not learning my lesson at all. Okay, let's just take it slow. We don't need to rush this one, given it's aligned how it is. Okay, and I think we should be able to do this and do that, and we might as well wait here anyway before we can Carpe Retractum ourselves there. Run, run, run. Thank you. Well, we're off to a great start, aren't we, guys? Come on, you saw this coming a mile away. Okay, by the way, something new I learned. We need to depulso these 2 armors as well as the 2 in the corner to reveal that wall. I thought it's tied just to these 2, but it's those 2 as well. So let's wait for it. And this has cauldron cakes, which is the reason why I'm getting here, even though it doesn't have a challenge shield, okay? There we go, cauldron cakes are ours, excellent. We also got a vampire card, so I guess we'll have at least 3 cards now. We'll see what the total number will be, eh? Okay, we cannot skip the crab introduction.
Professor?
That's a fire crab, Ron.
Oh yeah, Ron wouldn't know, because it's not like he actually went into the Forbidden Forest with us, or really anywhere in Chamber of Secrets. Looks like you'll have to do it yourself, Harry. Well, no, Ron, this time you'll have to put in your weight. Okay, pull your own weight, I mean.
Please tell me that's the way out.
Okay, and these 2 guys, I just hope they're not gonna get stuck in corners or anything like that. Let's keep going. Oh, guys. You remember this room, don't you? Well, I know I do. From a pathetic speedrun attempt. Okay, it's... We have a chance to redeem ourselves, okay?
Rictusempra. Carpe Retractum.
Okay, now let's jump up and then from a specific angle get this before it starts moving. Oh my god, it worked! Yes! Okay, I'm so happy. Oh, I think we'll have to double cast, because the save game book actually, in the 3rd game, does interrupt the casts, which is unfortunate. Now let's ignore that crab. Oh, what? We need to get rid of both to... Oh, that's stupid. But we don't need to wait for the statue to align to... How on earth does that even remotely work? Well, anywho. Let's cast the symbol here, and then... No, this is unskippable. We'll need to get onto the opposite side. There we go. And get the drawbridge down. Excellent. Remember, 6 shields is what you want to have in each challenge before you see the first, well, and only loading screen in it. And now, the moment we get rid of the crab and solve our hygiene problems, we can... Camera, stop. Get here. We need to get here anyway for the challenge shield, but this banner is mostly what I'm interested in. Yep, still unskippable. Well, did we get the cauldron? Oh yeah, we are at 6, good. We are at 9, excellent. We should get 1 more cauldron cake from armor. So we should be at 10, which is good. Because occasionally you can get screwed and just be with 9. Okay. And here we can access the side corridor, which leads to a secret, but we don't want the secret, we just want the challenge shield on the way back from it, if that makes sense. So, okay, this one doesn't move, thankfully. That makes things a little bit easier. Yeah, there's the secret on the left, we don't want that, we just want you. Whoa! Nicely done, Ron! Looks like we're picking these skills up. Can we... No, we cannot avoid the save game book, which is unfortunate. Now, one of these armors, I can't remember which one should have the cauldron cake. Ah, there it is. And we don't really care about anything else, but I missed the imps, which is not good. I'm not actually gonna fight pixies and play their game. No, I'm gonna go. Oh, wait, but we need the challenge shield underneath here, so fair enough, but we don't need the chest. We just need to spongify ourselves back. See what I'm getting at? This is a tricky speedrun, you need to think about all these things. Well, let's let the pixies have fun, why not? It's not like they're doing us any harm with that terrible aim. Okay, and we should be approaching the final chamber. Excellent. With 10 cauldron cakes, which is exactly what I want according to my notes there. Now, let's pull the middle one. Let's pull you. And I think we should be able to... No? Oh, I was hoping that statue is gonna come down now. So we don't have to get... Oh. Wait, what? What was that, Ron? Oh my god, this was terrible. Let's just go. Go. Please. Please. Gosh darn it. We're not doing great, are we? But, to cheer myself up, we can skip the Bean bonus room introductory cutscene here. Not with Harry or Hermione for whatever reason. Okay, hammer that enter and let's go. We don't really care about doing well in the first Bean bonus room, we honestly just want to get out, but you cannot get out early. Like you can in the Bean bonus room of the Chamber of Secrets extended mod, so... We might as well get a few extra beans. I mean, we might be in a situation where we'll want to buy a few cauldron cakes in Fred and George's shop, but... Like, this is all just extending our timer at this point, which is unfortunate. Anywho, I always have a good time running through the Bean bonus room, I'm not gonna lie. I just feel this absolute childish joy in here, so there's that. Okay, let's pick all these up, no littering in Hogwarts. And besides, consider this a practice for when there'll be cauldron cakes for you to pick up, okay? It's always good to warm ourselves up somewhat. Poor Ron. Again, I just can't help but feel like he's from the poorest family, and he gets the poorest bean bonus room, you know what I mean? I know it's because his challenge is the first and they didn't want you to swim in goodies that you're supposed to get later on. It's an attempt at balancing of this game, but still. We messed it up, but it doesn't matter because we're just gonna spongify ourselves. Back up, but let's not mess this jump, please. Thank you. Okay. Well, we messed that up royally, but we don't care. It's just beans. Actually, even in the subsequent visits of the bean bonus room, it is just gonna be beans for these falls, and we don't really give a damn now. Okay, excellent. It's all about the cakes. This way we have triggered the gargoyle heads up at the top, but again, only beans will be falling, so there's that. Let's see if we can clear the center of this hall with this time. Probably not, but I'm not one to give up easily. Okay, oh, there's one bean there. Got it. That just made me happy. Okay, we can skip this. Let's get out of the challenge crossroads. We can also skip the Marauders map cutscene, which is amazing, and we're just supposed to follow... Oh shoot, I wanted to avoid that. We're supposed to follow Fred to his shop, where we're gonna buy absolutely nothing at this stage, but we're just gonna make him happy, encounter Peeves, lose Hermione in the process. And I think we can be a bit cheeky, and again, just use the flying staircases. It should be a little bit quicker than going around, although occasionally you run the risk of dropping down to ground zero, so maybe I should not be doing that. But I want to show you that even if you use the flying staircases, you're gonna trigger the cutscene with Dumbledore and McGonagall, but you can skip it. And there's something with the FOV, let's fix it with this cutscene. Oh man, this game, it holds together by duct tape, seriously. And we made it to Fred and George's shop without Fred, which I find incredibly funny.
See you two later. Just remembered, I've got to see Professor McGonagall about something.
Foreshadowing.
Wonder what that's all about.
Nothing exciting, Ron, just more studying.
Hello, Harry.
Welcome to our shop.
Wow, look at all this stuff. Just walk up to any item that takes your fancy. We'll tell you what's what.
You know what, George? Just for telling me what to do, I'm gonna leave. How dare you?
again anytime,
How
Harry.
dare you? Oh.
Oh no. Peeves.
Beefs at the 19-minute mark. Okay. Doesn't seem all that great for our time, right, guys? But again, like I said, it's gonna get downhill at a certain point. And we're gonna wrap up before you even know we're there.
Come on, Ron. We can get that paper.
What is he
Right.
doing?
Let's cast together and teach that pest of a poltergeist.
Say what you want about this game, but the animations are a work of utter genius. I love them so much.
Rictusempra. Careful. Rictusempra. Rictusempra.
Wait, that's it? Guys, I think something went wrong, but in our favor?
Password.
It should be 3 double casts, not 2 double casts and 1 single cast, or? Hey, I'm not gonna complain about defeating Peeves early. I just wish I knew how to reproduce this so that it's actually somehow useful to you guys doing your own run, but I don't. Anyway, 20-minute mark, we're off to Care of Magical Creatures.
Magical creatures class.
And Hagrid's teaching this year.
At least I can use the time of the cutscenes to flip through my other notes and consult those.
Off the Care of Magical
In
Creatures.
Hogwarts Grounds, we should get 8 more cakes to be at overall 18-ish. We're actually for once gonna follow Neville, which is great.
You collecting 30 box beans? I'm saving up to spend them in Fred and George.
Well, I'm saving up cauldron cakes, so way ahead of you, pal. Anywho, let's hit the attic over here. That should have a cauldron cake, I think. Maybe even more than one. Come on, guys. Waiting for you, still. Actually, I think this cutscene skip made things longer, but who knows.
Neville's waiting for us, Harry. We'd better head off to class.
Okay. There we go. Oh, it has 4 cakes. Oh, that's excellent. We don't need the card or anything. Okay, we're gonna have quite a few cards. I was wrong. Cool. Happy to be wrong about something like that. And no just avoid the card salesmen like the plague. They're gonna cost you quite a few seconds. Now there's a cauldron cake in this corner over here. And then in the opposite corner, and remember guys, there should be I think 2 more cauldron cakes from the scarecrow over there. So, let's do this. Then let's already start casting at it, but we need to hit it from this side. If you hit it from the back, it will not work for whatever reason. It's a bit disappointing like that. Excellent! 18 cakes is exactly what we should have according to my notes right now. We can do the Pixie Infestation, or we can do Care of Magical Creatures. I'm thinking let's do Care of Magical Creatures. The first course, of course. And then we'll need to enter Hogwarts Grounds anyway to finish Care of Magical Creatures. So on the way back, we might stop for the Pixie encounter and get rid of 2 minigames in one visit. Is my line of thinking, but it doesn't really matter if you do it now or afterwards. You'll have to take some detour anyway. And no skipping this, of course.
To Buckbeak. He's a hippogriff. Today, we'll be learning how to ride him.
The Buckbeak model looks absolutely brilliant in this game. It's like half the budget of the game went into creating Buckbeak, which, honestly, could be worse decision.
There's a good hippogriff. Your goal is to fly through enough bats to beat the top.
Now, even Hagrid looks great, even Flitwick. Like, the animation work is excellent. Again, I really want to check out the console version of this game. I just keep hearing such good things about it that it has an almost mythical status compared to the PC one. Okay, guys, and this... I have a simple trick for this to finish as early as possible. Remember, we can't just completely fumble these. You want to collect the Quidditch cards. It's the only way the progress for the minigames counts. So what we need is hit at least 15 rings, and then we really don't care about anything anymore. The entire time I would recommend hold forward. And for the 4th and 5th course, let's take it a bit more slowly and carefully, because I think in the 5th course you can only miss like 2 or 3 rings and that's it. And from now on, we don't really care about anything. All we gotta do is reach the end point as quickly as possible, wherever that might be. So, I'm just holding forward and really casually going through with this. Missing rings, no longer a problem. See? There we go. You need those cards to mark a completion. No, it wasn't. We missed over half the rings. Anyway. Well, no, less than half, but still a lot of them.
And you can win a collector's card on each of them.
Oh, my favorite cutscene.
I bet you're not dangerous at all, are you, you great ugly brute? I'm dying! Look at me! It's killed me!
You're not dying.
And then he just picks himself up and walks away like nothing happened.
You'll be alright.
There is... I don't think it was intentional for the cutscene to be this janky, but it turned out so poorly that I think it actually enhances the cutscene. I love it so much. Okay. We're gonna approach 25-minute mark. We should be next to the portrait shortcuts, right? Well, that was a long skip. I think it was a cutscene extension, not a cutscene skip. Anywho, now this is the moment we want to walk out. Another opportunity you're gonna get, of course, whenever you free roam before any class, but also maybe don't finish the year and the checklist successfully first, and then when Dumbledore and McGonagall send you away, you have a closer access point, technically speaking, to the Care of Magical Creatures and the Pixie Infestation both. But it is still an extra cutscene with Dumbledore and McGonagall, and I want to avoid that at all costs, so we're just gonna do it like this. Let's, since we already started it, wrap up Care of Magical Creatures, then we're gonna do Pixie Infestation. And these cutscenes, guys, cannot be skipped, which is very unfortunate.
If it isn't too much trouble, no trouble at all.
I don't think we'll wrap up completely the Hippogriff flying in the next 4.5 minutes, but let's see. Oh yeah. And depending on the course, you'll start, even when holding forward, is either really slow like this, or really fast like during the first one. And I can never tell in advance, but it seems to be consistent with the course itself, rather than your input at the very beginning. Okay, but we just want 28 rings as soon as possible, and then just fly to the end as quickly as possible, for whatever will seem like the most optimal path. Okay. Guys, it feels so bad to do this poorly in the flying. I know we're doing a speedrun, but still just... Would doing it perfectly really make us lose that many seconds? Honestly, if I'll have that kind of attitude everywhere, it's gonna add up, so... Yeah, let's just do it as quickly as possible. And by the way, remember, the final huge circle you cannot miss also gives you those 100 points. So even if you're missing one during a course, you know you already got it. So that's a nice certainty to have. See, it will raise to 3200. And again, we can take equally casually the third course as well. With the fourth and fifth one, I want to be a little bit more careful.
Well done, Harry. And you got the collector's card too.
Okay.
Good luck to you, Harry.
Good luck to you, Harry. Imagine all these minigames not being necessary to complete the game. This would be such a short affair. Like, Chamber of Secrets short. Yeah, Chamber of Secrets doesn't require Quidditch or dueling or even mastering the challenges or anything, which makes it feel more meaningful when you do, because that was your choice.
Yes!
Okay. Onwards. 40 rings is a decent amount now. Oh, we missed that? I thought we touched it with beak, but no, apparently not. Okay, we missed, I think, 2 so far, or 3, which should still be fine. But we have half the rings now, and I'm not sure we're not already past the half point of this. I really wanted to avoid that happening. Okay, I'll be honest, I slowed down there for a sec. See, this is the third course, and I'm already taking it way more... Oopsie, okay, we're missing that one anyway. Carefully. Because if we mess one of these... Oh, great. Course is up. We'll have to rewatch the entire cutscene, and that's a no-no. Oh, this crash into the tree was a huge bummer. Especially for poor Buckbeak over there. Okay, 2 more rings, we're fine now. Yep. Let's just fly to the... Guys, the camera jerking in certain points, I didn't move the mouse at all. Again, the game does it on its own. Anywho. 3 minutes have passed. We've done 3 courses. Okay.
Well done, Harry. And you got the collector's
Well, there's
card
Cyprian Noodle over there. I'm sorry, Udel. Okay, 4 and 5.
too. Luck to you, Harry.
Let's take it slow, I think, and collect the necessary number before we just speed up through the rest of the course. Okay. There we go.
Ladies!
I slow down there and try to extend the trajectory for it to work. 49 rings is quite the number boost. And guys, may I again just say how happy I am doing Hippogriff flying? I love this minigame. I haven't really played anything that controls quite like this in any other game. And it's just such an addictive fun. I remember really struggling with it as a child to get 100%.
There's a good fellow.
Even to get the card for the 5th course. I was just repeating it over and over. But then again, I didn't know about the wonders of speeding and slowing down, which is huge, right? We haven't missed a single ring now, and I'm not even trying that much. That's excellent.
Got it!
Okay, I think this course is actually easier than the third one so far. Even though there's more rings. Oh wait, no, this is our favorite spot, remember? Just the camera. There's some invisible ceiling
Well
over
done,
there.
Buckbeak.
Okay, wasn't my plan to 100% this course, but we just might end up doing that. The 4th one, I mean, not the whole Care of Magical Creatures, or the whole minigame. Okay, we're probably not... Oh, we are. Okay.
Ladies!
Well, excellent. We don't need to get the rest, but you know what? Yeah. Let's 100% the 4th course. Why not? It just felt very natural. We probably lost a second or 2 because of it, but nah.
Well done, Harry. And you got the collector's card too.
Okay, we just crossed the half an hour point, so we should be 1/3 in the game, theoretically. But guys, after this, there's the Pixie encounter. I don't like the Pixie encounter. It's very tedious, boring, and loud. It's slow here. Okay. And here, let's just take this seriously now. Yeah, the 5th course. Like I said, I think we can afford to miss 3 rings. So if we miss one, I'm not gonna, like, give up or restart or anything, but still. We need to be really careful. Okay, and now let's slow down. No, Peaky, down. Thank you. Excellent.
All right.
Without breaking any sweat. Well, easy for me to say, I'm the one riding Buckbeak. Buckbeak is the one breaking sweat. Excellent.
All right.
Alrighty then, and... Okay! Wow, without a hitch, without hitting Buckbeak's head on a beam. Have I ever managed that? I don't think so. This is cool. Oh no. Talk about hitting Buckbeak's head. I feel like I would have saved time if I was just to give up on that one particular circle. I mean, we don't need all of them, right? But who knows?
There's a good fellow.
Heck, we might actually 100% the 4th and 5th course, because I'm taking these ones more seriously. But that's gonna cost us extra time. See, again, I could have just not picked up that circle and go in a straight line. That would have been better.
Yes.
Again, I could have avoided that, so I can't, guys. Who am I kidding? I need to get these. Okay, so we 100%ed 4 and 5. For some extra time. Oh well. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good.
You did it, Harry. You won all 5 cards.
And yet still,
Come
we
back
cannot skip this
anytime.
cutscene.
Let's see if you can top your best.
Oh yeah, the 5th course was much longer. We are now at 33 mark. My god. Okay, back to Hogwarts Grounds. Just in case, let's save here. And let's now do the Pixie encounter. Oh, I don't like it one bit.
Pixies!
Get away from me! We've got a Pixie Infestation.
By the way, funny
on our
thing,
hands.
you always hear a boy and a
What
girl
would you
speaking,
help?
but the 2
This
characters
guy's
running
got the
away are always
world's
randomized. It could be 2
You'll
boys,
have to
2
work
girls.
together to get rid of them. If you don't get all of the pixies on the first try, you can try again as often as you want. You'll earn a collector's card each time
Oh,
you
those
complete the
eyes.
swarm. If
I
you
just-
can drive off every last pixie in the world,
You know what? I'd rather
you'll
be
earn all
hunting
5
pixies than
cards
looking
in
at
the
those
set.
eyes.
But that's no easy
It's just...
feat.
Which is a shame, they did such a good job on all the other characters, but the Hogwarts students. I know they're generic, but my god. Okay. And pixies like to get stuck in this garden architecture, as you know. Now again, I would like to do this without collecting a chocolate frog. We'll see how Ron and Hermione will behave and actually avoid those missiles.
All the pixies away for good.
Okay. I like the idea of having perfect spellcasting accuracy, but that's not always up to me. It's also up to the pixies. If they move behind the well or not. Seriously, the well is a terrible structure for something like this. It should have been a hole in the ground or hole in a tree. But this way it just keeps blocking your missiles. It's, infuriating. Okay. Now it might seem like we're approaching the midway point of this exercise, but no guys, every subsequent wave has more mini waves that it consists of, so yeah. I was about to say, no one got hit yet, that's pretty good. I think, or maybe I missed something. Excellent. Ah, there we go, Hermione got... Oh, Ron looks like he got a hit too. Ah, never mind then. Okie dokie, guys. And then afterwards, it's gonna be Monster Book of Monsters. But, well, not straight afterwards. That's gonna be after we finish Lapifors and Draconifors spell challenge. Which is where we are supposed to be headed next. Okay. More. You know what would be cool? If all those, what is it, 130 something pixies would come out at the same time. I know hardware back in, what was it, 2004? Would not really handle that well. But nowadays, I would love to see that, the mayhem. It would increase the difficulty, make things go faster, you know.
Hermione.
Just come all of you at the same time at us, please. Okay. Okay, they're a bit more unrelenting in their assault. They're actually throwing those pellets at us. Oh, nicely done, Ron. You hit the one behind the well somehow. Even I wasn't able to. Maybe different rules apply to NPCs and to the player. Okay. There we go. And it should be the final one? Or the penultimate one of the 5th wave. Let's see. Anyway, I'm gonna be really happy to be done with the Pixie encounter. It's my least favorite part of the game. Oh, that's the final one. Come on, guys. There we go. We cannot skip it, but there's something satisfying about seeing the well collapse. And remember, you need to pick up all 5 cards. So what was that about us having 3 wizard cards at the end? I really haven't given it much thought, have I? Okay, cool. Let's leave the chocolate frogs for some other kids to find. Who cares? Wait, we did collect all of them, right? I just wanna... Okay, good, good, good. Imagine just randomly missing that card there and wondering why we didn't get to finish the game early. That'd be horrible. Okay, I would like to save here, because the game will not autosave when we enter Hogwarts Castle, and honestly, I never really know when it's gonna crash, so there's that. Doing a speedrun with a constant fear of the game crashing is unfortunately par for the course with Prisoner of Azkaban. Okay, we should be heading to the ADA is 3rd, I think Transfiguration is 1st floor, so Haddock. I didn't want to open the menu to check the screen. Should be another Peeves encounter, guys. Yep. And I have something in mind for you. I think it's best if we get as close to him as possible, because sometimes he hides behind those columns, and your Rictusempra triple cast can hit the column rather than Peeves, wasting your time essentially. So let's get closer, maybe even behind him.
We all cast at once.
Ron, get ready to use your Carpe Retractum spell when we've worn him down.
Imagine Ron dragging not a piece of the armor with Carpe Retractum, but the whole of Peeves, like hitting you in the face. I don't know why I find that funny. Okay, so triple cast, guys. Ron. Triple cast. Ron. Buzz of Potty. Why Potty? What about Sneezily, Weaselly, Cheesily? Okay, final one. Yeah, this works nicely when we're close to him. Cannot skip this. Pumpkin pasties dropped, I think, but we don't care about those now.
It's easy to be brilliant when you're scared half to death.
We'd better get on to Transfiguration class. Peeves has probably made us late.
Yep. Hermione's thinking like a speedrunner, and you know what, guys? So is McGonagall, as we're gonna find out in the final exam for Draconifors-Lapifors, but later about that. But I don't think we're gonna finish Draconifors-Lapifors by 45-minute mark. It's unlikely. And look, guys, this is what I see on Windows 11, which is why I edited it in our December 7th episode with an older footage. No textures whatsoever. Even though we managed to get the game running. No moving pictures, transfigurations are without textures. Lupin is an interesting mix, because for Lupin's transformation, you don't see any textures, but you will see some patches of fur applied onto the mesh of his body. It creates this really weird abomination. But again, it's a skippable cutscene, I think, so we're not gonna see it to save time. I'm sorry, guys.
Perhaps you'd grace the class by having a go at the
Go on, Hermione, grace the class, now.
Me? Oh, yes.
I need to think where the there should be 17 cauldron cakes-ish. Behind the tapestry, rabbit, gargoyle head, secret, 1 imp chest. We need to have a specific combination of secrets to get all the shields and cakes. It's confusing, but I'll do my best.
Of a small object into a rabbit.
Correct, Miss Granger. 5 5 house points for Gryffindor.
Oh, stop reminding us there are no house
Cast
points.
Lapifors on the rabbit statue. You will then be able to control the transfigured rabbit.
You're a transfigured rabbit. Please let us move.
Use the arrow keys to move the
Okay,
rabbit
and now
to the
you'll
side
hear
of the
some
rabbit.
interesting scenario of overlapping lines. Just listen to this, guys.
Push the forward arrow key. Well done. Now, take note of the mound of earth. Press the position the rabbit on top of the dirt, and press the left mouse button to begin. Or simply complete the task at hand
Use the
with the
left
rabbit.
mouse
So McGonagall from past and present is interrupting herself, as is Hermione interrupting both of them. It's great. It's really funny how that works. Better than in Chamber of Secrets, where this would just cause the game to freeze altogether, so there's that. Okay, behind that bunny should be a cake only he can pick up with his small frame. Or her small frame. Don't know if it's a male or female bunny. Okay, excellent. Actually, hopping makes things go faster. You can even go through the planters like this. Okay, and these shields are very straightforward. They're directly in the way, so it's easy peasy. And I would also like to say lemon squeezy. Okay. Now there is a gargoyle head I need to think of and not forget to cast at. Okay, we can actually interrupt the cutscene without interrupting the Lapifors cast, which is excellent. Wow, that seemed like we gracefully and intentionally avoid picking up all the beans during the fall, but nope. Okay. Excellent. Gargoyle head, please. This needs a good angle. Ooh, 2, not just 1. Excellent.
Now let's move on to the Draconifors.
Okay, this is tricky. We need to also get the first secret under the dragon statue, because there be cakes inside.
Draconifors. Oh, brilliant.
Oh, unskippable. Unfortunate.
Listen closely. To proceed, you will need to use the dragon to get the fireball pickup. Then fly up and land on a platform. Finally, you must light the torch to complete this part
Yes.
of the challenge.
But we can only do that if you let us move, Professor.
Click the spacebar to make the dragon fly. Use the arrow keys
Okay.
to make it turn.
Before she even explains the controls, we're done. That's how good we are. Okay, wait, she missed.
Will produce one blast of
And McGonagall just keeps talking, yep. Now guys, throw a wizard cracker, just one of you. Oh, once you clustered, no. Okay, I don't care about you, I just want these. Bye-bye, not gonna waste my time on you anymore. Okay. Again, guys, you'll see, just before the final exams, why every single cake is important. Okay, now there is a cake right underneath us we can get with a dragon. On our way to the brazier. There we go. And we can skip this and have control of Hermione whilst this is moving, which I find very funny. Okay. There we go. Onwards. Okay, bunny. Oh my god. Okay, there is a specific patch of grass in the next secret that has... I've written secret 3 far left corner grass. It's just 1 cake, so this better be worth the time. Far left corner grass patch. So it's this one? Oh, thank god, I remember the correct one. Well, remembered, I've written it down because I don't remember it, but you catch my drift. Maybe it'd be faster to buy it off Fred and George's shop when we'll be there anyway, but I want to try it this way for once. Okay, Draconifor's dragon can not only light the 3 braziers to create steps for us, but also it can pick up the cauldron cakes that are down here, which is important. And it's a little bit faster to fly him than to walk him there. Okay, and now let's just go up. So, oh my god. Okay. And each of these hammer cutscenes you can interrupt. Okay. Actually, let's do it like this. I could have maybe picked up the fireball 3 times and have a shorter journey from each brazier to the next. I could just swoop down like this, you know? Sometimes swooping is good. Okay. Leave me alone, game. Thank you. And the 6th shield should be right over there. They were all mostly unmissable, really. Excellent. Just, again, 6th shield before the loading screen like Carpe Retractum. Okay, let's hit that. And the Alhambra door takes forever to open, so it's a good idea to cast it in advance. See? It still stopped us. Unbelievable. Okay, to the left corner there should be a cauldron cake. And rabbit hole. Oh, I see. And circles gargoyle here. It's just okay. Gotcha.
Rictusempra to stun abandonment. Then, if you're quick enough, you can jump on top of it to see if it will produce a reward.
Which we don't really care about. Although stepping on him does make him go way faster. And I just messed that up for the first time I did that. Anywho, let's get the bunny. We want both a cauldron cake and a challenge shield, so we need to access this secret, okay? And only this secret. But first get the cauldron cake, because triggering the bunny plate will essentially remove the Lapifors spell effect. Which is then gonna cost you another journey with the bunny to get there. Imps. I see you. My adversaries. Okay, so... guys, please, line up in orderly fashion. It's gonna be over with more quickly if you do. God, they're so spread out. And there's one on top of the planter. I don't like that. Hitting him will be... Ooh, maybe we can still... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Even the game ran out of patience. Well, okay then. Now, up here... we want to cast at that, and that, then again blue, yellow, and blue, right? Excellent. And the gargoyle head, so shield and cakes are ours, we don't care about anything else. That means we didn't miss a single shield, which is excellent. As for the cauldron cakes, there's one where I'm considering actually not getting it inside this secret, and there's a particular patch of grass, but it's a long journey for the bunny to do. It might just be again quicker to get at Fred at George's shop, but you know what? I know, I'm just committed to this experiment. Okay, so let's just get there using this shorty cut, even though you have to wait till you chew. It is a little bit faster, then bunny is immune to damage, even though it creates the sound effect. And now, so this should be left middle chew as you enter is what I've written down. Left middle? This? Oh, thank God. Excellent. Oh wait, that's goodies, not a plate. Okay, we don't care about that. Let's go. There should be one behind the dragon here as well, but we need to turn him. You cannot back into it, which is a bit annoying. And now all we gotta do, guys, is get the fireball, light the brazier, and finish this with 35 cakes, which is exactly what we should have according to my notes, and we should get 20 more in Hermione's bean bonus room, which is the best bean bonus room. We cannot skip this. Bummer. Nor the introduction into the bean bonus room.
You've collected all 10 challenge shields, which means
I get to go to the bean bonus room. Fantastic.
Yeah, Hermione knows the drill. She probably learned about the bean bonus room in the complete history of Hogwarts.
Bonus room.
Okay, we practiced as Ron for this very purpose. This is the most essential bean bonus room. Honestly, even if we mess up, it just means less beans. It doesn't mean we're gonna miss a cauldron cake, so it's fine. But you know, I have some professional pride at stake here. So, let's get these. And waiting for the armors just means pumpkin pasties for us, which... nah, we don't particularly care about, but it's fine. Okay, it's more fun this way after all. Oh, there's a cauldron cake at the top, I forgot about that. Maybe that's an addition for Hermione's version of the room, but it's not gonna be there as Harry, we'll see. Okay. There we go. I just feel this absolute childish joy when running through it. I think, objectively speaking, the Chamber of Secrets' bean bonus room is better via the virtue of you unlocking more and more the more spells you learn. But I'm enjoying running through this one so much more. It's probably the fact that there's other things than just beans here that makes it instantly more exciting to me. Later on, cards of course, the bonus ones you could see in a final episode. Okay, excellent, and now... oh, this seems like a flawless run in the making, and I like that a lot. Okay, and what's around the corner over here? I think in my case, the room of requirement would always turn into the bean bonus room. Okay, I guess we can get these, although that was a bit risky for extra beans. What we want is the cakes. But I want to make things a little bit more exciting. Let's just first focus on getting the cakes, and everything else doesn't matter. Whoa! Oof. Okay, we sacrificed some beans for some other beans, that's fine. We got all the important goodies.
There you are. How was it?
Excellent.
Hermione, if you'd let me skip this cutscene, we would avoid letting Ron down.
With the flying, roaring, burn down the village sort of dragon?
No, it's just a very small transfigured dragon.
Oh, shame.
This describes my feeling about this game in general, honestly. It's just, oh, it sounds so great. Oh, shame. Yeah. And you cannot skip the Quidditch cutscene. It's a very bitter reminder there is no Quidditch, but again, I don't want to complain too much. We got the Buckbeak Hippogriff flying. And honestly, I'd rather have no Quidditch than the Chamber of Secrets Quidditch, which was atrocious, except for the trenches action. That part is actually amazing. And thanks to Extended Mod, you get to experience it twice in one run. So next is Anti-Dementor Lesson, and there is one skull that I think gives 3 cauldron cakes, which makes it essentially the best skull in the game. I think it's the one to the right side, huh? And that should bring us to 58 cakes. Okay. How is this illegal? Seriously, Hogwarts, your administration is terrible. I mean, to be fair, in the movie, he went outside the boundaries of the Quidditch pitch. In this cutscene, it looks like the Dementors are everywhere across the Quidditch pitch, so makes less sense. You can skip this cutscene, but not this one. Nah.
Now, we obviously can't bring a real Dementor into the castle, so we'll make do with a boggart. The boggart will appear as the thing
Well,
of fear.
clearly you can bring real Dementors to the Quidditch pitch, so what's the problem bringing one into the castle at this rate?
Aim your wand at the target.
Gosh, Hogwarts administration just makes me angry.
Button to build the spell's power. You'll see a ring of light move up your arm. For a perfect
So let's try to do what they refer to as perfect casts 3 times in a row as quickly as possible.
Give it a try. The incantation for the spell is Expecto Patronum.
Remember guys, halfway across the wand is considered perfect in this game. Yep.
Excellent cast, Harry. Two more like that. That's it, Harry. Just one more.
And now this bookcase moves to the right, so let's try to end like that. Okay, okay. And to the right, there should be the best call in the game. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Bloody brilliant. 58 cauldron cakes is exactly what we should have. And these are unskippable. And I cannot lower the volume of Dementor screeches. I'm very sorry, guys. You're gonna have to suffer with me through this ear-splitting headache. It's a good reason to be actually afraid of the Dementors, the noises, being so loud and not affected via volume levels. Just like you should be terrified via the salamanders causing your game to crash. Also, Lupin says that when there's more than one, it will keep you from moving, but you already cannot move during that single Dementor, sorry, Boggart encounter. Just wanted to make that clear. You already cannot move there, so it doesn't really make sense what he says. Maybe in the Kozo versions it does. Okay, we were able to skip that. Oh look, 14th card. We're swimming in cards. Unintentionally. Wait, what? We hit him and nothing happened? What is that, guys? You're so right. As clear as day. What's that? Anywho, skippable cutscenes. Let's cheer ourselves up with that. Oh, we're doing the library now. Okay, forgot about you, library. Thought it's already off to the Glacius spell challenge and the monster book. Just small books. They're not quite as resistant as the pages, which I always found a bit strange. Just the individual pages in Monster Book of Monsters take 2 Rictusempras to bring down, but an entire book only takes 1 Rictusempra. That to me always was a bit odd. Okay, let's switch to you, Hermione. And now let's do some serious dual cast and get the book and get out before Madame Pinces arrives. This is how we should hurry up, you know? Being at the risk of actually being discovered. And guys, you do need to defeat the imps to raise this grate blocking the dragon statue. Just wanted to make that clear, why we're even wasting time with these fellas. Oh, there's a lot of balloons making our job easier. But remember the chest? Cauldron cakes here. It would be such a shame to miss those, huh? Oh, wait. This always turns my head where we are heading. The Dragon Ball is actually closer to the fireplace, which is excellent. Okay, I think there, yep. Let's get the book. Let's get the book. And Hermione, being the ultimate speedrunner, is gonna use Time Turner to drop it off at Hagrid's. The problem is, I don't think giving a legal book to Hagrid is necessarily the best of ideas. But that's what happened in the story. Oh, we can skip this introduction to the monster book. Excellent. We couldn't do that for Buckbeak or the Pixie encounter. Although this skip takes a while. I think still it was shorter than the actual cutscene. And again, guys, just to make things extra fun, let's try to do this without getting hit. And I cannot do anything about the noise level here. I'm so really sorry. Okay. I wonder if we were to reload the game, the pages would already be summoned. But I'm not willing to test that whilst we're tracking our timeline. Okay, we were indeed, not a scratch on us. Let's keep going. Eventually we can get so good at this that the book will not be able to keep up with pages. And it will be mostly empty and waiting. Okay, see, there's less and less pages on the screen, which is excellent. This is so much better than the Pixie encounter, which was incredibly tedious. Just say it's a rehash of the same boss from Hogwarts Express. Oh my god, that was close. That was actually close. I almost failed my challenge. That's so cool.
We learned the last card in the set.
Okay, on we go. The longer the wait goes, the more likely you are to clear the map of all pages and wait for the book to produce more. It's interesting like that. It's not particularly fast. Oh, we failed, guys! And we failed a lot, my god. We're focusing on fun, okay. Well, I'm all the happier we managed to pull it off in what was it, December 10th episode? Okay, excellent. 19 cards, that's 14 plus 5, which is excellent. Let's immediately attend the Charms class. For once, I agree with you guys who are rushing me everywhere. Now, guys, that just means Glacius spell challenge, and this means crashing. Let's see how we'll be doing. Whether we encounter a salamander or just talk about crashing. The timer is going on, guys, so let's keep going. Hopefully it will not crash when I reload the game. It often happens, so just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna load a completely different save file, then come back to the main menu and reload this, okay? And maybe because of these crashes, we're not really gonna beat our Philosopher's Stone timer. Oh my god, we have to go through the... This is the authentic Prisoner of Azkaban experience. I am not stopping the timer just because of something like a crash. You'd think skipping the cutscene would help, but nah. Oh, thank god. Well, let's wait until we actually shatter the salamander, okay?
Let's begin with an Amazonian salamander.
Let's not do that, Professor Flitwick. Why? Let's just remove all salamanders from Hogwarts, seriously. Bloody hell, I hate these things. Okay, there should be 23 cauldron cakes.
Try.
I will, but I can't guarantee what will happen. Oh, thank God. Let's get the shield.
Now, Harry.
Yes, yes. Okay. Can this... Oh, this is unskippable now. Let me take a drink.
Here's the best bit, Harry. Time to go for
Okay, we reached 1 hour mark, 1 hour 1 minute.
just use the
We're just about pretty much starting the Glacius spell challenge. Remember, we want all the shields and all the cauldron cakes. So again, I need to split my attention between these two. When it comes to slides, general rule of the thumb is if you want the cauldron cakes, take the right path, or shields. Forget about the left path. And do not talk during sliding, because you cannot hear me anyway. First one was just a warm-up. Okay, we get a save game book next to these salamanders at least, so that's fine. Oh, thank God. We don't need to worry about the imps and all. This is what leads us to the next challenge here. Woohoo! We jumped over a lot of goodies, but we're after the shortest time now, so I'm speeding up intentionally here. Okay. Oh, cauldron cakes on the left side. Interesting. And I saw a challenge shield. Excellent. That's the third one. There they are. Cauldron cakes to the left. And now, guys, we first need to get rid of the pixies before Spongify tiles become available. Now we can go around, or we can actually try to... What I was trying to do is... Harry? That! Oh my God, I probably wasted more time trying to do this than to show you the normal route. Anyway, there are cauldron cakes inside this chest. See, that's what I'm after. And a shield down here. Let's keep going. This should just take us to salamanders, I think. Please, game, do not crash. Thank you very much. Now we need to hit the 2 armors to get to the shield here. Excellent. I'm gonna save because of the constant crashes, and let's keep going. There should be more cauldron cakes on our right. Exactly. There's a respectable number of cauldron cakes. We have the shield. And let's just get to the next stage. The game might crash after this loading screen. It's what happened to us during a December 11th episode. But it did not. Yet. There are still 2 salamanders who can screw us over. Okay. Now we can skip this crossroads cutscene. Okay, I want to get rid of 1 salamander before I actually take advantage of the same game book. Oh, thank God. Now we can Spongify here. Trigger the pressure plate. We don't need to bother with the chest behind that wall. There should be no cauldron cakes there. But now, guys, I am absolutely using the save game book. Thank God. That banner has cakes. It's my most favorite banner. And we can cast it twice, which is awesome. Actually, in the meantime, let's use this. Excellent. And we can just keep going. Now, there's gonna be quite a prolonged imp encounter. There's gonna be 4 and 4. I wish all 8 of them would spawn, but there you have it. Oh. That was rather poor, Harry. You're the Wizard Cracker Master. Also called Crackhead in your local school. You should be better at this. Yeah, okay, that was pretty decent. Let's skip that. Spongify tile is here. We cannot really avoid this challenge shield. And I think this tapestry over here has a chest with cauldron cakes. As does that slithering banner. Cauldron cakes. Oh yes, thank God. This one I wasn't all that 100% sure about. And you missed casting at the banner? Okay, let's use the Glacius in the meantime. Nice. 82 cauldron cakes is nothing to be ashamed of. Okay. So let's pick up all the challenges here, including that really awkward one. I'm not looking forward. There we go. This is not the awkward one. The awkward one is up ahead. There should be 3 more cauldron cakes, I think, here. Okay, and the trick to collecting the awkward challenge shield that moves from left to right is to go via the default speed, not to speed up or slow down. That's a card, we don't care about that. Okay. Oh, Harry, please grab it. Yes! Oh, nailed it. And now let's hurry to the final one. Excellent. We seem to be 3 cauldron cakes shorter, according to my notes, but that could just be due to bad luck of us getting lower yield of cauldron cakes from the banners and chests, right? So, because I don't think I missed anything now that I'm looking at my notes. So, anywho, Beam bonus room should get us 9 more cakes.
That's right, Harry. Collect as many goodies as you can before...
Guys, we had 1 crash for the Glacius challenge, and that was before it even properly started. That is actually excellent rate, as sad as I'm to say. Okay. I really thought we were gonna spend more time in the Glacius challenge, and we did it in like, what, 6 minutes-ish? With a crash, mind you, for which we didn't stop the timer, okay? Alrighty then. There we go. Again, by now you should be comfortable doing that. Ah, yeah, there wasn't a cauldron cake at the top of that beam pile, so that is a way in which they made it so that there's 11 less cakes than in Hermione's version of this. Pasty, Harry, come on. I mean, we don't need pasties at all in this run, but come on, it's a special goodie, non-being goodie. We want at least all of those in a bean bonus room visit. Okay. Yep, no cauldron cake at the top of that bean pile either, just over these gaps. I see how you did it, game. We might have to end up buying, I don't know, 3 cauldron cakes from Fred and George. It's fine. I mean, in some cases, like for example the grass chewing with the bunny in the Lapifors challenge, it might be more efficient to just buy it from Fred and George later on than to actually get the bunny there and chew it, but I really wanted to show you where you can get all the cauldron cakes before the final exam, you know? It's part of the fun for me. And I think we're doing a rather good job of it. Okay, I really hope the cakes will start dropping soon, but it doesn't look hopeful. They're at the very end. Okay, so let's get you. And from now on, we don't particularly care about anything else, alright? Okay. 3 beans here. Ah, we didn't get the last one. Damn it! Okay, that's fine. Unskippable.
Salamanders the size of Hagrid.
The blue or the scarlet variety?
We've been through this, Hermione. First they're scarlet, then we freeze them, then they're blue, and then we shatter them, and then there's 0 variety, okay? Anywho, guys, now we are starting the tunnel to Shrieking Shack, which has those 4 salamanders, I think, in 1 room, or 3. And it's incredibly likely to crash, and save game book is a skeleton encounter earlier ahead of that room. So that can cause a lot of problems. Let's see. But we should slowly, when we start the tunnel to Shrieking Shack, approach the 1 hour 10 minute mark, according to my stopwatch over here.
See, Ron, Crookshanks was innocent.
Ooh, I'm running out of pages for the game. That means we are close. Excellent. The entire Shrieking Shack is interesting because... Oh, sorry, the tunnel to it. It has only 8 cakes, and all of them are in the 5 secrets. There are no cakes in here outside the secrets, so we'll have to find all 5 secrets now, which is unusual for a speedrun like this. I'll never get tired of this screaming noise. The game takes itself rather seriously, and then you hear something like this. Oh, this is wonderful. And people will keep telling you video games aren't art. Stupid, stupid people. Okay, so the very first secret is this, not skeleton, but skull to the right. And unfortunately they make loud noises like Dementors I can't do much about. We are at 92 cakes. Wait, why am I doing that? Hermione, I'm counting on you to get your act together and join me in spellcasting. Oh, wait a second. What? But we double casted at him. Anyway, only after you defeat the 2 skeletons can you open the second secret, which should have a cake. Yeah, that's it. And this one has nothing, right? I just want to make sure. I wasted a few seconds. Gosh darn it. Okay. A cake is a cake is a cake. Let's cast here. Oh, this takes a while. Anyway, lovely animations. I don't want to complain. Because I'm speedrunning it. That's not how you're supposed to play it, but still. And from this save game book, guys, this is crucial. We might have to play again. Because in the next room there are salamanders. And depending on how that will go, you need to defeat the skeletons to raise the bars over there. Depending on how the salamanders will go, we'll have to go through this over and over and over again. With a lovely unskippable cutscene, my favorite touch. Yeah, there's 3 of them. But there's gonna be worse. Glacius' final exam has 4. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's be real quick. Azkaban. But the game didn't crash while loading a new map, which gives me hope we can just directly load this save file, and we don't need to load a different one, so I'm just gonna give that a go. We also didn't save directly next to the salamanders, but we'll need to repeat the skeleton encounter. Okay, let's keep going. So this is what I'm talking about. Yep, this is the randomness involved with speedrunning this on modern OS. Okay, let's just keep going. We need to wait for Hermione to catch up before we can open this door, which is unfortunate. And another cutscene about the salamanders. As if we fail to notice what's constantly crashing our game. Okay. 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 Excellent. Now, skeletons. But we should now make it safely to the next save game book. So only one crash in this room is still an excellent rate. God, they're loud. And they're not even all appearing at the same time. They're taking their bloody time. Okay. Open in parcel tongue. Thank you. Cakes. So I guess I only needed 1 chest. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure we had 95. We'll need to recast this. This is where we'll be apart, but Hermione can then pick up this pumpkin pasty. Oh my god, this door always gets me. Okay, so, my little dragon, please, there's a cake in that secret over there. That's all we are after here. Oh, I was worried we missed for a while. We have to go back. That'd be incredibly awkward and time-consuming. Anyhow, the moment you grab the cake, the quickest thing to do is hit enter and recast again. And let's now grab 2 of these. Excellent, because the braziers are closer to one another than they are to the fireball. We can also skip this without interrupting the Draconifors. Okay, excellent. Hermione, please use your legs. Thank you. Her jumps are, yeah, not as good as the boys. So the characters are different. Strategy involved. Excellent. Okay, we don't care about the chest or the skull because they are not a secret, therefore do not contain clicks. And this is a really short one, thank you. My ears. You need to open the chest to reveal the Spongify tile, that's why I'm doing this. And now I think we want 1 floor up, and because of the camera center... Oh shoot, no, I didn't want to do that. Not for this one. Okay, we can go down safely. I almost missed a cauldron cake here. Thank you. Nice! 99 is nothing to be ashamed of, but it's still a few short. Let's just keep going. Rejoin Hermione. And together we should be entering the final room where there's gonna be plenty of skeletons and plenty of noise. Oh, okay, not yet. And of course we need to go through this. What? We got interrupted. Wait. Please open, thank you. There's gonna be more, isn't there? Of course. You know, in the Carpe Retractum final exam, we'll be able to outrun all skeletons. I'm looking forward to that. Now we have to switch to Hermione for no reason whatsoever. as if Harry cannot cast Depulso. And then we'll be switching to Harry, for no reason whatsoever, as if Hermione cannot cast Rictusempra. Yeah, my favorite part. Okay, and after we align the stairs, skeletons will appear and we need to defeat them or the iron bars over there will not get lifted. So, that's why I'm wasting time with these spooky, scary skeletons. Hermione missed, which is great. Or maybe Harry missed. Why am I always putting the blame on Hermione? I'm always putting the blame on the non-player character. Okay, onwards. Oh, that should be it. Excellent, let's enter the Shrieking check. And guys, we are at 1 hour 16 minutes and I'm afraid the next cutscene is not skippable. But let me have a sip of my water.
Where's the dog?
It's not a dog.
Not a dog.
Guys, no more run screaming. I'm sorry. And another textureless transformation on Windows 11. Yeah. At least the game doesn't crash during these. I appreciate that it's stable.
Sirius Black is not what you think he is.
There would be games which, due to lack of texture, would crash immediately. This is at least not the case.
What?
Watch.
I can explain.
I don't see the difference, I still see a rat. Anyway.
Pettigrew's and animagus. It wasn't Sirius Black who betrayed your parents, Harry.
Get it? He's a rat, as in he tells on people, and... Anyway. He betrays, he's a rat. Get it? Okay, so let's protect Sirius and cover our eardrums. First wave, and that should be a second one. And this is why, guys, I was so keen on audio balancing during our episode, because you cannot enjoy the music otherwise.
Harry!
Okay, we can skip all this and start rescuing Buckbeak. We are at 1 hour and shortly 18 minutes. There should be 6 more cauldron cakes here. Ish.
Got Buckbeak in there somewhere.
So I think we'll be at 105 cauldron cakes. That is 3 less than I was hoping for, but okay, let's see. When we actually find some. There's something with the FOV, but a cutscene tends to fix it.
A Spongifighter! You did it!
Perfect. Careful now.
Right. Oh no! The door closed!
It's a bit early to get distressed, Hermione. Just look around,
Way
please.
out.
Okay, thank you. And now, what we want is to pick up not 1, but 2 fireballs. Because we need to use it on a brazier inside the building as well.
Nice one, Hermione.
No skipping
You want the
this.
door, but it's too high for me
But
to
remember,
reach.
there's a wooden beam inside that attic where there's 3 cauldron cakes, okay? Excellent, 102. So yeah, I think we'll be at 105.
Does that help?
Perfect. Hold tight. I'll see what's in there.
Less talking, more seeing what's in there, Harry. This cauldron is awesome. Look at that. And we should get 1 more cake from a crate that will have... I can't remember if pixies or flying books in it. Oh, I wish we could eliminate 5 of them. That was still pretty decent, I guess.
Any sign of Buckbeak, Harry?
Not yet.
Okay. I love this sequence of jumps through towers. That is so cool.
Hello.
Okay, Hermione. Now let's see who's better at Alohomora.
Both stuck in here.
Actually, it's gonna be inconclusive. You both are gonna cast it equally as well, so anyhow. We don't need to worry about that cauldron. It doesn't have cakes. That cauldron has a card. We don't care about that. But see, this crate with pixies has a cake in it as well. And I think that's the final cake we'll find before the final exams. So Hermione, let's chew our way through here. Oh no, actually, no chewing, just digging. There. Onto the plate with you. And now I think we're just gonna spongify ourselves on top of Buckbeak, is the gist. Come on, come on. Excellent. We need to move forward to let Hermione jump in, and now let's do a cast. Not sure if we can skip this cutscene at all. I don't think so. Nah, but that's fine, I love it. Oh, you can see the moon out. Really cool. Okay, this is all skippable, but not the Dementors. My greatest fear is like this right now. Creepier. Okay, on we go. And we should be in the final exam day, and this is the most complicated part of the entire speedrun. Let's immediately go to the 7th floor. This is your last chance to buy those cauldron cakes, oh sorry, portrait passwords early, to ensure that when you encounter McGonagall and Dumbledore at Hogwarts Grounds, you are immediately led into the final cutscene. Which under all other circumstances I consider a bad thing. But for a speedrun, it's perfect.
George, are you sure you want to sell this one?
And let me show you something. We are gonna get 6 passwords, I think. And then we're gonna be, I think, 4 cauldron cakes short for one of them.
Never been tested, this password. But you look like a man who's not afraid to take risks, Harry.
And I'd rather buy those 4 cauldron cakes in this shop. It will save us one entire trip, I think. Or maybe not, because we'll need to come here to buy Bridget Wenlock anyway, so I'm not yet sure how to do it. Okay.
We're not supposed to be selling this one. Gets you into a very secret area.
Excellent. Glower Hipworth. We are at, I think, 41.
Just got this password. Not sure what's behind the portrait though.
Mopsus? Oh, Hespestaki. We are at 21, but let's first get to Tilly Toke now. Tilly Toke is on... let me check my notes. 1st floor, so we're absolutely taking a shortcut now. And let's hope she will cooperate when we tell her dirigible. Oh, first try. Nice. Oh, that's so helpful. Okay, excellent. Now, guys, this portrait password sucks in that you have to destroy those 6 suits of armors with triple casting. And it takes forever. And I mean forever. But it's well worth the cauldron cakes, you'll see. And we don't actually need to get the chest inside. But, well, I think we do to open up a path out. Let's see. So this is what we've been after. We now have 25 to buy Leopoldina Smethwick, which is excellent. And now that we cast it at the chest, a way out has opened up. Okay, so let's get out of here. Okay. Now, let's get back to... oh, shoot. The 7th floor. We have enough to get Leopoldina. Oh my god, I messed up. I should have purchased those extra cauldron cakes by her whilst we're there. Okay, fine. It would have saved me an entire trip here. Damn it! We're at 1 hour 24 minute mark. We have 19 minutes to wrap this up faster than Philosopher's Stone. Yeah. Thankfully, Leopoldina Smethwick is right opposite the shop. She is behind the door over there, which is locked to slow us down. I should have cast it as we were running past. Anyway, let's see it. Please open. Polyglottal. 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 Okay. No one ever says 4 times the charm, but apparently that's what holds true. Okay, 9 cakes. We want 30 to buy Bridget Wenlock, and we don't need to enter Bridget Wenlock's portrait. Okay? Okay, excellent. We need to go through all this. We should triple cast at this chest over here. Guys, please join in. Thank you. There should be plenty of cakes. Oh, even more. Okay, excellent. 24. Okay, we need 6 more. That could actually be inside the chest. Let's see. Okay. We ignore everything that's not cauldron cake shaped or colored. Ah, 29. We still need to buy 1 cauldron cake. Ah, it's infuriating. Okay, we're heading back into the shop anyway. And we don't need to wait for the wall to open from the other side, which is excellent. And my friends, this is the last visit to the shop. This will fulfill our final requirement if we just buy 1 cauldron cake. And again, this will be randomized how many cauldron cakes you're gonna have here. Somewhere between, well, today we had 105. When I was practicing for this, I had 108 and only needed to purchase 1 before even getting to Tilly Toke's portrait.
But I'm sure it's worth twice the price.
And guys, with this, we have completed every single achievement. We just need to complete the final exams. First is Ron's, which is on the 3rd floor, so I think I'm gonna malevolence our way there. Again, it's gonna be shorter than taking 2 flights of stairs, I think. Okay, no. And by the way, make sure never to skip the transitionary cutscenes when using the portrait passwords, or your game is gonna freeze forever and you're gonna have to restart it. That's often what happens. Oh my god, that was quick and sudden and unexpected. I did not know we can skip this, but okay then. So guys, we don't care about all the challenge shields, we no longer care even about the cauldron cakes. We just care about 1 challenge shield, which is the final one. You will still pass with 20%, okay? I have tested that. Which is very much in character for Ron, come to think of it. So anywho, I feel like I have an opportunity to make things right after all those Carpe Retractum mishaps. But unfortunately, this is still a waiting game. I wish these platforms were moving so much faster than they are now. Then we'll need to safely Carpe Retractum there, carefully, slowly, and then we can do something really cool. And that's actually falling down will get us further. Let me show you. This is so cool. Whoa! And now we can essentially get here, which is an awesome skip. Okay, get the rope, skip the cutscene run, and... Ah, shoot. Because of that bloody cutscene, I can never reattach myself to the same anchor point. Maybe some of you guys can pull it off. Ooh, we are at 1 hour 28 minutes. Let's just run past the skeletons, ignore the shield behind that fella. Ignore the shield that's up there. We only care about the passing grade. Which is very little, apparently. Actually, I think for essays, it was 40% back when I studied in England, so... But we're gonna get 20 as Ron. And I think 40 as Hermione, which is really embarrassing. And I think 80 as Harry. I found a way to not 100% the Glacius final exam. I'm gonna show you just out of principle. Because I thought it's not possible to get less than 100, but it is. But you have to be intentional about it. Okay, guys, please. Oh, this takes forever. Yes, I get it, it's the only door. And the game turns you around. Let's avoid this shield, just out of principle. Okay, ooh, nice! We hit the platform timing! Excellent! Oh, this is great, this is great. So I messed up in Fred and George's. But we're not messing up in the final exam for Carpe Retractum, at least. And guys, I'm afraid we have 14 more minutes before we hit the timer for Philosopher's Stone. And that's essentially all gonna come down to, will there be crashes in the Glacius final exam? And I don't like that. I don't like not having that control, you know? Okay, I don't think the momentum would be enough to get us over that grating. It would end up with poor Ron being impaled. Let's instead take care of you fellas as quickly as we can. Oh, 4. That is very nice. Please, do not prolong this. Okay, and we just want this. Excellent. And that. And the only shield we grab... Good job completing your exam, but you can do better. Let's absolutely get out. We are on a strict timer. See, 20% is all it takes, guys. Okay, so... God, I love this final exam. All we care about is enabling the Spongify tiles for Hermione. But for that, we need to go around. We'll be naturally picking up some goodies as we do it. Ignoring all bandiments and that sort of thing. I wish there was a way to glitch Hermione through the rails. But you might have noticed, guys, I'm not really doing any glitches in these runs. Or maybe I did something you would consider glitch. But yeah, I don't have such a vast knowledge about these games to really do that. They're not exactly like Tomb Raiders are for me. Okay, so... Oh, come on, Hermione. We're on the clock here. Okay. And now... We're probably not avoiding this shield, are we? We are avoiding that shield, definitely. Please open, now. Okay, and let's be quick and intentional here. Skipping this is actually faster. I was wrong during my challenge replay a few days ago. And we're just gonna fly to the end for the final shield as I showed you back then. But let's make sure we do it through this and hold forward the entire time. So again, we get to enjoy this uninterrupted ride to the finish line, which is so much fun. Than stopping everywhere for goodies, honestly. Let's go over this barrier. Okay. And now we need to go down, down, down. And since this is not a replay, we get to do all that whilst the challenge music is actually playing, which is nice. I had to edit in the Buckbeak flying music for our replay. On what was it? 18th December episode. Now we want to get up as much as possible and then down as quickly as possible. For this, slowing down is very useful to hit the gap. Now where's an opening? There, okay. Left or right? Left, okay. This is quite a long journey, isn't it, now that I think about it? Oh, ignoring all the cauldron cakes feels wrong. But really, you don't need them past purchasing the passwords. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, gosh darn it. No, don't get stuck with... The stronger and sudden movements you do when turning the dragon, the more you pay in the long run. Okay. There we go. Ah, so we didn't even need to pass through the first fireball. Anywho. That's the final challenge shield, but you need to step through the door to actually trigger the end of this. Okay, there we go. And now... we want to do this. By the way, I skipped the cutscene, but what McGonagall says... She congratulates Hermione on the best time. Okay, guys, and I want to avoid this shield to show you that it's possible not to 100% this. Excellent, the game didn't crash yet. But the biggest challenge is... well, there's two challenges. The chests with pixies can get stuck and never lower down. That's one point that can screw us over. The other is the 4 salamanders at the very bottom, okay? We don't care about health, we're just hurrying up. And you need to collect the remaining challenge shields to progress. Oh, okay. Don't bounce back, guys, pretty please. So it's 2, 2, and then 4. I always want to align myself from the correct angle so that doesn't happen. Or that. Oh gosh darn it, what is happening here? This is terrible. This is going really terribly. Not a single crab inside the... Okay, okay. Let's not lose our cool. That's for the salamanders down below. We are 8 minutes from the Philosopher's Stone time. I mean, if we pull this off, it is gonna be so ridiculously close. Oh, come on. Okay, chests, lower down. Thank you. Okay, so we overcame the first hurdle, but all of that means nothing if we crash due to salamanders. Pixie on each side just to slow us down. And then don't forget the imps down there. Guys, did you see that? Because the shield appeared in us, it didn't count as a pickup? Well, that's new. Not that I care, but I've learned something new. You can do even worse than 80% here. Okay, I'm gonna grab this frog because this is getting out of hand. Okay. Why couldn't there have been 8 of them at the same time? It would save up so much time. And by the way, from this point on, the game can crash because the salamanders have already spawned. I'm so nervous. Try to have only one salamander on screen at any time. Nope. Guys, I think we did it. We did it. We might beat Philosopher's Stone. It's so difficult to fight the auto-centering. Oh wait, we don't need to do that anymore. We just need to wait for this grade to open. And guys, I'm happy to say this is the worst score I ever got for Glacius exam, which is a challenge in itself to get anything less than 100%. 60%. Excellent. And guys, you cannot skip this cutscene, but it seems like we will beat Philosopher's Stone. The achievements list needs to be full, right? I haven't actually opened the menu to not waste a second, but we did the minigames, we did all 3 bean bonus rooms.
They were great fun.
We have all portrait passwords.
I'll be having nightmares for months.
Well then.
Let's be ready to quickly hit the cross.
All of your 3rd year requirements.
Yes, okay. We can't skip this though.
Done, all of you. You've completed your 3rd year requirements.
Splendid work. Absolutely splendid.
You should all be very proud of yourselves.
Yes, please.
Sirius Black and
The clock is ticking, Dumbledore.
truly courageous.
Now, do try and behave yourselves during the summer holidays.
So it's all gonna come down to this, guys. How long is the final uninterruptible cutscene if we beat Philosopher's Stone or not? This is nerve-wracking.
As the Hogwarts Express carried him and his friends back to King's Cross Station, Harry recalled something Professor Dumbledore had said.
I'm ready to stop the timer soon.
Dead we loved ever truly leave us? You think that we don't recall them more clearly than ever in times?
This would be hitting hard if we were not doing a speedrun, guys.
Father is alive in you, Harry, and shows himself most plainly when you have need of him.
Okay. I'm about to press the hotkey to stop the clock. We did it. We did it, guys. With 1 hour and 38 minutes, if my clock on the phone is correct. You see the reality of the screen. My god, this was absolutely nerve-wracking. Regardless, we've beaten our Philosopher's Stone time. And looking at our goodies, we have over 2,500 beans somehow, 180 pumpkin pasties, 6 leftover cauldron cakes, all the passwords, and let's look at our Folio Magi. We have, actually, let's check it here. 23 cards, that's a lot, given we're just trying to rush through the game. And this is the consequence of having to pick up those cauldron cakes for these darn things. Nevertheless, guys, wow, I hope you enjoyed this. I was really hoping we can do better, and under 1 hour 40 minutes was the goal, and better than the Philosopher's Stone, and I'm so happy we pulled it off. And my plan worked, although it could have been a little better if I was to purchase more cauldron cakes during our first visit of Fred and George's shop before going to Tillytoke's, and not stop by between Tillytoke and Leopoldina Smethwick. We could do even better. Perhaps even bring it down to 1 hour 35 minutes. Also, if we wouldn't have a single crash, right? Oh man, this was great. So guys, this concludes our 3rd speedrun, the speedrun trilogy, so to speak. I just think it was a really neat idea to do the first game on 21st, second game on 22nd, and 3rd game on 23rd, since the whole 3rd game ends on 20th, right? Now guys, this is the last episode of the countdown to Yule Ball. And I have something special planned tomorrow, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. But tomorrow is the Yule Ball and it's Christmas. And the day after is the Boxing Day, and I have a video ready for you on each of those days. I'm gonna talk more about that tomorrow, But I hope nevertheless you enjoyed the last 3 days with these speedruns. Did it maybe motivate you to do better your own speedrun? Do you have some tricks and tips you would like to share? And you could see that it was really glitchless simply because I don't have the knowledge to pull off some of the glitches, unlike with Tomb Raiders for example. But nevertheless, I think it was a lot of fun, and these were, come to think of it, really terrible school years for Harry and his friends. They did poorly, and that made it all the more fun. And one of the reasons I also wanted to again revisit all 3 games is something special I have planned on December 25th. That's all I'm gonna leave you with today, but I'm not gonna say farewell before I say thanks to my absolutely amazing patrons. I would like to say thanks to my free Patreon members, and especially my loyal Winstons. Blaine Goopel, Mick, Severin Drax, Enstickle, Katie Danger, Boo2, Basic Brownie, Bino, and Alex Clark. Thank you so much for using Carpe Retractum to grab refreshing drinks for us from the distance. Next, I would like to say big thanks to my caretaker Winstons, Michael McConkie, Caravetu, Renegade Derny, Blanket Fox, Jonathan Jones, Dig Debbie, and PD92. Thank you guys so much for your support over the channel, and also for looking after all the bunnies and Norwegian Ridgebacks in Hogwarts after everything we've put them through today. I would also like to give special thanks to my brave veteran Winstons, Andrea Paviglianiti, Alexander, and Richard Dearman. Thank you guys so much for your valiant support of the channel, and also thank you for using the signature Expecto Patronus to show those Dementors the true meaning of fear. Everyone's afraid of them, but it's nice to turn the tables for once. And finally, I would like to give one very, very special thanks to my one and only fine vintage Winston, Akira Foxmind. Thank you so much for your long and incredibly generous support of the channel. I couldn't do this without you. And also, thank you so much for mastering Glacius. You've had time to master it in Lara's freezer after all, and showing those absolutely horrifying salamanders what for, making them shatter and disappear before they could cause any serious harm to our speedrun. Today's success is also thanks to you. Guys, today's video is long as it is, so I'm gonna keep it short. Thank you so much for keeping me company throughout the 3 speedruns. This was an absolute blast for me, and if you had at least half as much fun as I did making them, then I'm very happy about that. And maybe it inspired you to do your own take with a much better time. If so, please do let me know. Guys, this also marks the point of the end of the countdown to Yule Ball. Yule Ball is tomorrow, so put your best dress or suit on, and I hope to see you tomorrow for a very special episode.